Aloha, or like Eric West would say, yes sir!
Aloha!
Aloha, I'm Claudius Fabig, and I send you greetings from Berlin, from Germany, directly to you at Maui or wherever you are. Yeah, a week ago I would have not imagined that I would do a video like this, because I thought my English is too rusty to produce a video for people who speak English, not German. I'm from German, as you can hear from my accent, and I did a video on this very small channel. A week ago this channel had about 300 subscribers, and I made a video for Eric West, Hawaii Real Estate, to tell him how much Anna and I, how much we support you, and how many people
appreciate you.
how many people support you. And I said it's a small channel, and I do this video on a very small channel because I trust in God that He bring this message from me last week to you, Eric, and it reached you. Thank you so much for your feedback on your community corner on YouTube. Many people from India, from Australia, from New Zealand, United States of America, Hawaii, even Hawaiian people, Chaka, answered me, gave me comments. And honestly, Anna and I, we had tears in our eyes from so much positive energy from you for Eric, for the people on Maui, for the people on Hawaii, for the Hawaiian spirit. And many people have been asking what happened on Hawaii, and they asked me to do more for Hawaii, and of course I do this today, and to inform some of you how this could happen. So today I hope it's interesting for you. I'd like to share a little bit the information how everything happened with the Hawaiian people. So I have some notes. Hawaii was discovered from the Polynesian about 2,500 years ago, and they came with very small boats to Hawaii, and they followed the Hokulea star. So they knew, we follow that star and then it will lead us to the paradise. And honestly, yes, Hawaii is paradise. There are no snakes, no alligators, no crocodiles, no poison spiders, no scorpions. And right now we are in the forest in Berlin, as I mentioned, and we have mosquitoes. Today it's okay, but in the last weeks we had we felt like billions of mosquitoes here. So we have to use a biological spray to protect us a little bit. But when I was on Hawaii, as I mentioned in the last video, I've been there 13 times. Maybe there are some mosquitoes, I never met them. I was in a jungle on Maui last time, and we've been there for 7 hours walking through a small river, and we've been there 7 hours and not one mosquito bite. So it's really paradise. It's never too hot, it's never too cold, it's paradise. And this paradise belongs, of course, to the Hawaiian people. So the Polynesians settled down there, and they became farmers and fishers, and it was a holy earth. And it's very isolated. The ocean is about 18,000 feet deep, and the highest mountain is, of course, Mauna Kea with 13,708 feet, something like that. And the next land is about 2,500 miles away. So it's really isolated. But nevertheless, in 1878, James Cook came, and he landed on Kauai, which is, I would say, the Garden Island, mostly the northest island. And so Cook came, and the Hawaiians thought the gods are coming, because he came with big sailing ships, and they saw the sails, and they thought, it must be God that's reaching us now. Very soon the Hawaiian discovered that not God came, because of course James Cook and his companions, they brought illness, they brought the flu, and many Hawaiians died because they had no immune system against these illnesses from Europe. And however, the Hawaiian lived on their islands with no human influence till Cook arrived, and King Kamehameha united the islands in 1810. Till that time there have been fights between the different islands, but King Kamehameha, still famous for his wisdom and his generosity, King Kamehameha united the islands, and the Aloha spirit lived on. Be one with the nature, do not take more than you can give back, and live in harmony with each other. In 1820, American businessmen reached Hawaii and quickly built business with huge plantations. Because of the Hawaiian spirit, the Hawaiian are very friendly, open-minded, peaceful, so they welcomed these foreigners, these white foreigners from United States. And yeah, it happened what happened. They took control, and in 1874 the king of Hawaii, King Kalakaua, the brother of the later Queen Liliuokalani, was forced from the white missionaries to sign a new constitution that restricted the power of the monarchy and also took many rights from the Hawaiian people and gave a huge amount of control to the white businessmen. That was really bad luck for Hawaii. 4 years later, the king died heartbroken. His sister took over, and the Queen Liliuokalani, I'm sorry, was prepared to fight. But 2/3 of the Hawaiian lost their voting rights. In January 17, 1893, more than 160 US Marines removed Queen Liliuokalani only days before she could pronounce a new Hawaiian constitution. This Hawaiian constitution she wanted to present as the Hawaiian people would have gave the power back to the Hawaiian people, but she was sent in prison, in her, it's not prison, into house arrest. Yeah, house arrest, yeah. Thousands of Hawaiians protested against the capture of the queen. They were wearing hats with headbands, Aloha Aina, love our nation. Very peaceful. But the new white government reacted with brutal violence and killed many Hawaiian protesters. They put hundreds of them in jail and said, we let them out of jail if the queen resigns. The queen was jailed in her own palace. After 8 months, she came out of the house arrest and she went to the White House with over 2,000 signatures from the Hawaiian people. And she wanted to get the independence back for Hawaii. And she could bring the Congress to hold the annexation of Hawaii. And the President McKinley said, yes, okay, you get your independence back, Hawaiian people. But then the Spanish-American War starts. And so the United States decided not to give the independence back to the Hawaiian people because Hawaii is a strategic important harbor. So that is a little bit of the Hawaiian history. By the way, in 1845, under control already from the European and American businessmen, the capital moved from Lahaina to Honolulu. But till today, Lahaina is a holy ground. It's a blessed ground, and it's a spiritual ground for the native Hawaiian people. And many people think that what happened on the 8th of August 2023 happened not by chance. It was man-made. And it has been 2 days in my life that I woke up crying. The first was September 12 in 2001. The second was August 9 in 2023. When you watch that video, it's 1 day before, when you watch that video when it's fresh published, it's 1 day before September 11, 2023. 22 years after the tragic of September 11 in New York City. Right now, we do not know how many people died in Lahaina exactly, because the government is not telling us exactly how many people really died. Also, still, there are more than 1,000 children missing. So it's still the question, where are the children? There are school buses. They have been parked, empty school buses. They have been parked, and there are pictures from satellites. And the day before, 8th of August, the parking place was full of school buses. And the day after, plenty of the big buses and 2 smaller ones are gone. And the question is, what happened with the buses and what happened with the children? They did not came back to the schools on Hawaii. And I can assure you, even I'm far away in Germany, in Berlin, I do what I can to inform the people what happened on Maui. I know you can say it's not my business, but I feel it's my business because it's everyone's business who lives on this world. Because Maui, as I mentioned last week in my first video in this context, Maui can happen every day, everywhere. And right now, we support Lahaina, we support Maui, we support Hawaii, we support the Hawaiian people, of course the native Hawaiian, but everyone who loves Hawaii, who lives on Hawaii, and who likes to make vacation on Hawaii. And I ask, please, everyone who has ever been on Hawaii and who loves the Hawaiian spirit, please go there to vacation, fly there, book a hotel room, book a condominium, book a tent, whatever, go there and support the Hawaiian people. They need your money, they need your support, they need you there. Go there for vacation and maybe spend 1 hour a day and help where you can to rebuild something or to support the people who lost everything, but go to Maui to vacation. Because if no one goes there anymore, if we suddenly say, we go to Honolulu or we go to the Maldives, we go to wherever, to Spain, then we spend money, we have a nice time, but we leave the Hawaiian people who needs us now alone. And remember, they did so much for us when we've been there for vacation. They welcomed us with a nice aloha, and we own them to give them back what they give to us. By the way, the Hawaiian people have been reduced from proud folks who owned this country to roommates and to showgirls and boys for hula hula dancing. And I think this is disrespectful for the Hawaiian people. And I say to the native Hawaiian people and to all people on Hawaii, it's always important to say no at a special point of your life. In business, in private, and especially in this situation. If you say no to someone else, you say yes to yourself. And now it's time to say no. No. No land grab. No more lies about the dead people. We all know that 180 people, dead bodies, have been flooded to Lanai. So if 180 dead bodies have been flooded to Lanai, it can't be that they tell us it's only 150 dead people only. So we have to say no. You have to say no now. No to your government. No more lies. No more hiding. They have to tell you the truth. And you have to take back your country, you have to take back your Lanai, and you have to rebuild Lanai.
Lahaina.
Lahaina, I'm sorry. Lahaina. Lahaina. You have to take back Lahaina the way it was before. You have to rebuild it. It is enough money there. Billions for Ukraine. Billions for weapons. Billions for a country that is one of the most corruptest countries in the world, but no money for Hawaii. So take back your country in a peaceful way, say no, and ask questions. I think it's important to ask questions and to get answers. And if you do not get answers, ask as long as you get the right answers. Is that right, Anna?
Yes. And by the way, today there is no coincidence. You are wearing a shirt from Lahaina.
Yeah, Lahaina.
You have bought it there.
I bought this, I bought this shirt in Lahaina.
It's
also
symbolic.
Yeah, that's the reason why I wear it today. I also have my sport bag I use every day when I go to the gym, and I bought this sport bag in Lahaina. And it's a mixture of being happy and being sad when I see it now in a different perspective than I saw it about 4 weeks ago before this happened. However,
but the good will win.
The good will win. Yeah, and Eric, we made with the last video 52,000 views. So I asked God to make this video big enough that it could reach you, and God listened. Thank you so much, and I send prayers to Maui, to Lahaina. And to all of you, you are a proud and strong country, strong people, and everything will be fine. But we have to do something for it, and I do my share. Is that so?
Yes, we stick together, we gain our energy, and then it's much more
And everyone out
than
there,
we can imagine.
everyone out there in New Zealand, Australia, United States of America, wherever you are, if you want to buy a house on Hawaii, go to Eric West. He is the only
best
one
one.
with the pillow test. So you can't buy a house from someone who does not invented the pillow test. Is that so?
Yes, of course.
So, okay.
He is the best. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hang loose. Thank you so much. Once again, thank you so much for your many lovely, sweet comments on my last video. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. I honestly, on the morning after we published the video, I expected 20 views like normal or 30 like normal, and it was 15,000
We
overnight.
were so excited.
Yeah, and honestly, we had so many tears in our eyes. It was unbelievable. Thank you so much. Also, that you told me, many of you, that my English is not that bad. Thank you so much. I have no script, a little bit here, but normally no script, so I speak out of my head. Thank you so much. Mahalo. Greetings to the world. And please do not forget Maui. We love Maui. Maui no kaoi.
Much kisses.
Much kisses. Oh, say it loud. Much kisses to
Yeah,
Maui.
yeah.
Yes, sir.